Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening on the Mysterious JG. We are rolling up our old allies, the Date, and basically we're going to have complete control of over a third of Japan by the time this is done. So that seems good. Um, Honestly, at this point, we take all of this and then just like force march on the capital. I think we can get uh, the Shogun ending where we just make ourselves a Shogun. But let's keep rolling, see what happens.
How delightful.
And that our support some raised villages. Raise up. Okay, we can now appease this tribe.
I have a stratagem.
We've got guys who are assured. We've got guys who are assured.
I will see it done.
I shall see it done.
Alright, we'll leave a little bit of labor. But we're absorbing all the tribes and clans. Evade us now, such a cunning tactic. Yeah, it's so cunning how we've been attacking you this whole time and continue to do it. To evade us now, such a cunning tactic. It continues to be
This
cunning.
will be a field battle. Take formation.
She quit something. I can't stand the sight of you, Teriyuki Nikaido. You suck. Raise the flag of victory. Thanks to the Rising Dragon. Sukugawa Castle, the enemy's base, is ours. So that's a clan absorbed right there. The Nikaido clan had been annihilated.
You're to be our prisoner. Hands up.
You are to be our prisoner. Ooh. Hey, Onami Date. She is Harumune Date's eldest daughter, wife of Moriyoshi Nikaido and mother of Moritaka Ashina and Yukichika Nikaido. After the death of Yukichika, she gained control of Sukugawa Castle and fell into conflict with her nephew, Masamune Date. After losing her castle, she sought the aid of Tsunetaka Iwai and Yoshinobu Satage. Interesting. So she's the reason there was a marriage alliance. Let's see if she'll join us.
I am yours to command.
Yep, she will, and so will these guys. Alright, so... let's, give Dominion to this, this guy.
You have my thanks.
And you can help.
I'm deeply grateful.
And I help. They don't have a lot of troops, but they do have plenty of food. So let's have you guys head to
If we're to
Odaka
attack the
Castle.
We must be cautious.
Staying raised, yeah. Well, at least there's only one city this time. Time to absorb the Nabu clan. Yeah, they're not helping us in battle. Let's take them, take over.
Might you have a moment to spare?
Might you have a moment to spare for the thing that you have already agreed that you're going to do? Fortress stands between us, and now we need to hold on to this point now. Territorial suppression. Please leave the Takadate clan to me. They should be intimidated standing in front of the nobles.
I've something to share.
This may prove somewhat difficult. No, I was just wondering if it would work. It seems like it doesn't usually work. Farms are on fire. "45 days. Let's let Onami Date take care of it so she can start getting some deeds.
I understand.
Dirty deeds, and they're done dirt cheap. Back up to 9,388 gold because of all the stuff we're taking over. We can power up our ninja codes, which means even more covert success. Town law, farm seizure, prioritize farm seizure. It's not bad. Aristocratic honor. It's pretty expensive at this next level, and I don't think it's actually a prestige. It's maxing at +8 right now, and our prestige is 820, if I'm reading that screen correctly, and it's possible I'm not. Our prestige is 820 out of 1,000. So it looks like you have to be increasing your abilities +1 for each 100, max +15. But how? I don't understand that. So maximum prestige is 1,000. Maybe it can't go past 1,000. Either way, it's not going to do anything for us until we reach extremely high prestige. Might be time to boost up Bishamont and Faith, actually. Vassal Escort. But Bodyguard Formation was the one I was looking at. Because this just means, yeah, we're just really trying to boost how fast those chiefs get honor. Max +160.
Understood.
And you know what? Hot Springs. Actually, Hot Springs is not what I was really thinking of, but I was actually really thinking town law, farm seizure, nah. Rascal Escort. Vassal Escort and Bishamont and Faith.
Understood. I understand.
Let's power up our units. And that's everything we got. Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. So now the Nanbu will be absorbed. And I think at that point, we'll be ready to form a district and figure out who can be in charge of it.
Superb.
Superb. Are we still working on the Imperial Court? Yes. Okay.
Commencing assault on the castle. Commencing assault on the castle.
Battle of Tetorigawa, Nobunaga Oda sent an army led by Katsuie Shibata in a desperate attempt to save Nanao Castle from Territory Uesugi's assault. But what? But it was too late. Nanao Castle had fallen and Territory was headed southward to meet the Oda clan. No, this shouldn't even be able to happen. A worthy opponent. If Territory marches our way, then we'll take him on, head on.
This situation appears dire.
No, it's too risky. A frontal assault against Territory would only end in greater losses for us.
Shut up, coward. Have you forgotten who's in charge here? Bite your tongue and follow my orders.
Absolutely not.
Will you not listen to reason? I won't sacrifice my soldiers on account of your recklessness. Forgive me, but I'm taking my troops home. Farewell.
This vexes me. No
Wait,
end.
Hideyoshi, I won't allow this. I'll have your head for insubordination. Come back here. Defying a general's command is a violation of the clan's code, and Hideyoshi Kinoshita would face a severe admonition from Nobunaga. Still, his judgment was correct. Katsuie Shibata would face Territory head-on at Tetorigawa River, only to suffer a crushing defeat.
You had no chance.
Huh.
Gone.
Is that all the Oda have to offer? Weird, because I'm currently in truce with them. Like, have an alliance with them, and I'm not even fighting out there, but okay.
I thought myself.
You'll pay for this, you'll pay. Though Territory boasted a powerful enough force to defeat the Oda, he chose not to continue the advance, because they were allies, and he was currently fighting the Date. Citing some issue of concern in Kanto, he withdrew his army. It seemed an irrational move on Territory's part, imparting a sense of panic to the decision. Perhaps it was a matter related to his health. One might say that the Uesugi army's return to Echigo was fate, showing the Oda clan a small mercy after a long string of misfortunes. But God of War Territory Uesugi had once again proven his might at the Battle of the Tetorigawa, and the reputation of the Oda clan would suffer for it. It'd be interesting if we got to fight the Battle of the Tetorigawa. But no, that's surprising. I didn't think we were getting that event. So this and this and this are still on. But what we won't get is Nanao Castle Falls. Which we already saw, and I thought was a prerequisite to the one we just got. Tomo Palace, Siege of Otate. Yeah, I don't want this one. Well, I'll have to keep my eyes on when that one's getting closer. I can shut it off, but, yeah, interesting, but stupid. So the Satomi clan are hanging in there, but, Ooh, it looks like they're actually going on offense. Good for them. Unless they're actually just there trying to fight on defense, after all.
Success!
Called upon the Rustic Samurai for aid. Oh, okay.
Battle is imminent.
Tsunomoto Onanawa's unit weak.
Success! It's to be a field battle. Take formation.
Can't stand the sight of you, Tanamune Date's unit. Begone!
Thank you for the castle.
I have taken Mamori Castle for my own. Course complete when we now return. Nope. We're finishing this now. There's a... Oh, for a minute there was a battle we could do, but I guess that is over.
We'll seize their castle.
Seize the castle.
Vulture Bobo and Lethal are heading this way, along with Jaxor's Baldo. I guess I've split up Uncle Baldo from Jaxor's, but it would be a pain in the ass to change it now. But yeah, the Date are well and truly finished here. Ooh, there's like 10,000 troops up here, though. Maybe I do need to bring the whole kit and caboodle up to Rifu Castle.
Seize the castle.
Because they've got 10,000 and it's their defense base now. No one can ride out of there to oppose. I mean, I suppose I could let Bobo and Lethal only come down here and fight these other places.
We move to seize their castle. I shall crush the enemy in the palm of my hand.
Yoshinano Wasaki's unit was defeated.
The castle will be ours ere long.
The enemy base, Mio Castle, has fallen. A great victory for the Uesugi. Says the Ashina, who got crushed by the Uesugi earlier. Several times in this Let's Play, actually. Saki clan have been annihilated.
Captured their officer alive.
We've captured their officers alive. The whole freaking crew. That guy's got a nice portrait. He seems like a pleasant fellow. This is an Osaki retainer, Takahide Shikama. He was known for his bravery and intelligence during the Osaki clan rebellion. He helped the Date army, defending his lord's castle.
I will to your service.
There's nothing to be done about it now. Alright, so they all joined and only one of them is able to be a samurai leader. These guys are just about out of food, actually. Well, they're not. No, they're closer to being out of food than I usually
You have my thanks.
have seen in this series, but in this invasion. But they can get over here in time to help with
Attack the
this
castle.
siege.
We must be cautious.
And that's one clan I was kind of worried about, having these guys hanging out up here and preventing me from just setting the whole thing up with districts, because they wouldn't have been taken over yet. Oh, but we've looked into an apparent disturbance of the Oda clan. Let's make sure we develop this gold mine before I can forget. Lethal wants to develop a gold mine. This guy can help, I guess.
Very well.
I guess this is the guy who would actually do it. Lethal. It was Lethal Ideas, but he wants someone else to do the work. And the Oda are doing all sorts of stuff. So Nobunaga and Yoshiaki are going to Kyoto, but I need a drink first. Oh, we got Mitsuhide. Good to know he's still hanging around. Excuse me. Insisting the restoration of the Ashikaga shogunate to be just, Nobunaga wiped out all the opposing clans in the capital and reinstalled Yoshiaki Ashikaga as shogun. Did he? Does he rule the capital?
I'm deeply grateful.
Lord Nobunaga, words cannot express the gratitude I hold. As a token of my appreciation, I must offer you the position of Senior Conrai. But not Kanto Conrai. We know who has that. I'm grateful for the offer, but I am unworthy of such a prestigious role. Then what say you to adjutant? Again, I am honored, but I lack the competence for this too. Then what is it this man could possibly desire? Nobunaga, what do you desire?
Might I have a moment of your time?
I would be content to have authorized fief over Owari, Mino, and Izumi.
Is that all? Are your desires truly so small?
Very good. I've
The
no
Miyoshi
qualms.
clan currently resides in Izumi, but I accept your request. You may consider it yours for the taking.
But I wanted you to give it to me. I mean, such has always been my goal. I thank you. This brings me great joy. And with that, I will take my leave.
Wait a moment, Lord Nobunaga.
Sir?
I've an idea.
There is just one more thing before you leave. Might I name you Father of the Shogunate? What do you think of that? What do you say? Will you refuse?
I understand.
I will gladly accept this title. That night at Nobunaga's lodgings, as Mitsuhide undid his belt. Sorry. Ka! Are all the people in the capital so indirect as that? You could say that is just the way things are here. I can't stand it. I don't know if he was trying to test me or what, but I suppose to refuse is a virtue. That is true. Besides, neither Conrai nor Adjutant hold any value to me. You, however, Mitsuhide, by attaining both, you have won big.
I'm much obliged.
So I don't know if they bothered to explain that, but I guess a bunch of guys joined the Oda. Did the Oda like take over Kyoto and I didn't know about it? Because I haven't been paying attention to the capital. Yeah, they did. Okay, I didn't know they took over the capital. Well, they have and they haven't. Ashikaga is now, because of historical events, Ashikaga is in charge. Okay, I didn't know the Oda had made this much progress to the west, because they never took out the Azai or the Asakura. Which I guess happens after they take the capital in history. I don't really... I'm gotta admit, I'm a little confused. But anyway, there's some more shit going on with the Oda. Now there's palace regulations. Also, didn't Hideyoshi just, like, disobey a direct order from Katsuie when he was working under Katsuie? After Yoshiaki Ashikaga restored the shogunate with the help of Nobunaga Oda, a few of the Oda retainers remained in the capital for political matters. However, along with the stabilization of peace, came the return of the magistrate from the former shogunate. Yoshiaki quickly became surrounded by an impenetrable wall. Lord Akechi, there is no precedent for the shogunate to take part in such affairs. Communicate to Lord Oda, and that we'll have it postponed.
I'm afraid I can't consent to this.
But surely we could at least have a mediator speak with the shogun. Absolutely not. The shogun is far too busy to be bothered with such trivial matters. In the past, the shogun would have been happy to accept a visit from me. I reckon the problem is all these people surrounding him. Nobunaga felt the same dissatisfaction as Mitsuhide Akechi, his messenger to Yoshiaki.
Do they think so little of us?
The shogun's circle has been a real pain as of late. They seem to be trying to keep us from meeting directly. They think of no one but themselves. Fleeing the capital, a term that means, fleeing the capital in its time of need, only to come prancing back the moment they hear it's safe. I won't have them continuing to do as they please. They must learn who's in charge. Nobunaga then sent to the shogun what is known as the Palace Regulations, instructing how he believed the shogunate ought to be run. There were 9 articles included in the initial submission, which was appended with 5 more 2 days later. Oh, it's like an executive order that they rushed out and then realized they fucking misspelled something.
Very good. I've no qualms.
Very well. I will find these regulations sent by Lord Oda reasonable enough. I will be adding my signature's approval. But Lord Oda is neither Kanrai nor adjunct to the shogun. What right does he have to prescribe us such guidelines? Don't be so harsh. The shogunate would never have been restored were it not for Lord Nobunaga. We ought to be sensitive to his requests. Well, I suppose so. It's better not spill the end for us, though, or I'll be mad. If I end up being murdered over this, Yoshiaki conformed to the guidelines set in the palace regulations, showing no evidence of a conflict between him and Nobunaga. However, the attendants surrounding Yoshiaki were unchanged in their vested interests, and there was a growing discord between them and the Oda clan's retainers. Pretty cool, huh? Takeda, territorial suppression. Don't think so. Instead... Oh, somebody needs to be put in charge over here, huh? He is too low rank. Okay.
You have my thanks.
Alliance with the Oda has just expired, but it seems an extension is possible. Do you wish to preserve our alliance? Sure, they just took over the...
No objection.
They just restored the shogunate. We're happy with them.
Marvelous.
Oh, we got a battle that's possible. Maybe that we don't actually want to do this. Nah, let's just let this one play out automatically.
Success.
Appeasing the Yachi tribe went well.
We won't be seeing each other
Shigemune Watari's unit is falling before me. It just did, in fact. To invade us now? It's a cunning tactic. It makes me tip my hat. What are you doing?
We move to storm their castle.
One, two... Bodyguard formation, level 5 policy was issued. We couldn't have asked for anything better.
Bring down their castle.
What magnificent bodyguards we now have. Let's see, we got 6. We can sight.
Give me for my impertinence. You want to revolt? Give me a little time. Give me just a little more time.
The matter is safe in my
Alright.
hands.
Right boy suggestion he's going with? I suppose what told me was right. He has a bucket over his head, but he's talking through a pipe, so... for sure, let's raise some stuff too.
I will handle this for you.
We keep raising us, we can raise them. We can raise up. Alright, that leaves us, some stuff to play with. What about land measures? Yeah, let's assimilate some of these tribes. Why were you not already assimilated, I wonder? Oh, well.
I will see it done.
This is to battle. My blade thirsts.
So this is it, fall back.
Ready. A fight approaches.
Beating Haramune Date's unit will be no trouble at all. Let's just let this one play out too.
We routed the enemy soldiers.
Sakatsuna, 980 robbers unit, so weak. They suck so hard.
How delightful.
We have supplied starving residents provisions to ease their suffering, and their unease has abated. Good for you.
Their castle has fallen.
Teriyaki Castle has fallen. It's not what it's really called, I'm sure. Goal is complete. We may return. Can probably return, but let me just check. Yeah, you can return.
I await your command.
Return to the castle.
Put somebody in charge of Teriyaki Castle. Just to avoid it becoming a dimension of pure chaos and pure evil. There's only one person there. There's only one person there. All these other places are still marching. Alright.
I'm deeply grateful.
Because his unit actually did get defeated in all this, and they agitated for a while, and that's why they're actually back at their base. Got some hearsay with the Oda. But we've actually got... oh, I shouldn't have saved there, just in case something went wrong with that historical event playing. But I think it'll be alright. When we come back next time, I think this next video may be the end for the Oda, and if it's not, it's because they'll have like one castle left with 300 people. Because I think next time we're going to do the siege of the second base that we had to siege over the course of destroying the Oda. But eventually they hit a point where they do not have enough troops. Like, they don't get a big siege battle for the last castle you attack no matter what. It's only if they have enough troops. So we'll see what happens next time. Bye-bye.